as well to do the honors. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up. Check, Panther.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On the handoff, Allen. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Daniels from the pistol. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. His pass caught by Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
19 tight.
2nd and 4. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Allen again. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Now
running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And the Commanders will have a first. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. No one around, he's got space. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, but a part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 2nd down, Warren. And not much there, but enough to get across the 45. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd and 8. Design bootleg here. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Trying it right side with Allen. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. 19, target, 19. Hook.
From the 28. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Buys time, rolling right. Completes a DK Metcalf. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
18 ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
This is Allen on the give. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Past the 60. Past the 60. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Okay, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60. Go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Let's go. Hey, smash.
They send a man in motion. On 2nd and about a yard. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders driving. Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Mavericks. Hey.
Daniels back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, Daniels to the air. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. 1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's on the move. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. It's caught. Warren. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Searches from the pocket. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called and taken, but hang on there. There's a flag on the field. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Able to find Ertz. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. Check up.
They'll try it left with Allen. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 16-yard line.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. He cuts it to the right sideline. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting up a throw. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pete, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Pass play to call on 4th down. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Go.
3rd and short, Daniels. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punt team on the field. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punting unit out now. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Right back to Allen. And this one doesn't go far. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He takes it at the 4. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Simon.
Pass play coming here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now, off play action. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 27. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Steelers losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Buys time, rolling run. Touchdown, Washington! Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Here's James Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
On the 6.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.